Today we're going to go over some skills and characteristics and habits that you need to either develop or improve in order for you to get rich or to make your odds of becoming richer higher. These are from personal experience. I've even seen these skills and characters on even the people that I look up to, that are like my mentors, and I learned from even real life people that I know that are making good money. This is what they have, and this is what most people don't have, or they have no clue how important this is in making money, and they slack these principles, and then this is why they don't get money, or you could say they don't get put on, or they don't get the opportunity, or they don't get lucky, something like that in this manner. So we're gonna go over a few points. Here we go. So the first one is proximity to earners, distance to earners. So be around people who are already making money. This is like the easiest way to make money. Rather than you trying to think of an idea or something like that, opportunities come from environment. So if you're already around people who's already making money, they already figured it out. You just have to jump on the boat with them, right? And economy and situation change every year. So this year you might think like, oh, opening a restaurant might make money. Next year it might be like, oh, investing in crypto make money, right? So instead of you guessing and starting from like the bottom and trying to climb up, if you're around people that are already figured it out for the time being, that's actually making money, you're gonna end up making money. It's just like the thing a lot of people say, like the five people you're around will show who you are. So like if you're around five people that are broke or living paycheck to paycheck or just not even caring about making money, they're not gonna really do much for you, and you're not gonna figure out a way around them. Like this, it's just useless people. But if you're around five millionaires or billionaires, eventually you're gonna start making money. Even if you don't, they might throw free money at you, say, hey bro, get rich with us. So this is the example of always be around people that are making money. This is the first one. The second point is trustworthiness. It's meaning like, is this person safe to work with? So it kind of correlates with the first person, like first point. So even if you're in the right environment and you're around people that make money, but if they don't trust you, or they feel frightened being around you, or they feel like you might do something, or like you're just like a headache person, or you're kind of ghetto, or you're like too gangster for them, like you're not professional, they're not gonna want to work with you, no matter even what kind of links you have or what kind of deals you have. Like it's just like a straight write-off. I'll give you like a real life example. Like in my convenience store, I get a lot of people coming every day trying to sell me this. They're trying to sell me this lighter, this phone charger, this t-shirt, or some vendors, some people steal shit, and just all kinds of people selling, right? This is what I feel, and this is how most people feel. And these vendors and these jabber guys, like these wholesale people, they never understand this. So when they come and they try to sell me, especially younger people, they always try to act like they're hood or they're a gangster, like something like they're doing me a favor type of thing. So they're kind of like, when I look at them, no matter what kind of deal they have, I always look at safety first and headache. Like, is this person safe to work with? If does he look too ghetto? Is his pants down? Is he talking like a gangster, yo, like street? Or is he like childish? I feel like, okay, maybe after the deal, or even if I make a mistake on this deal, will this guy beat me up? Will he do something to me? Will, like, like most of these guys, they think that by being scary or aggressive, or like telling them, bro, if you fuck up this deal, like I will fuck you up, like your life will get ruined, like scaring the person like that will somehow benefit them. But it goes the opposite way. You have to be kind of vulnerable and kind of soft and say, bro, like you can screw me over, I won't do nothing to you, I will never screw you over. Like they need to feel like that. They need to feel like they're in charge and they're comfortable. This is when people are gonna give you opportunity, not when you're a gangster or you're like trying to act rough. Then even if you do have the best deal, they're gonna avoid it. Like that's what I do. Majority of the time, these people come with all kinds of great stuff. But I'm just like, no. I look at the person, you're too hood, ghetto, inexperienced, or whatever it is. Like, soon as I don't feel safe, I don't even talk to you. No matter what it is, I will always make an excuse and just say, no, I'm good, or this and that, and just send them out. So this is the second point, is be safe to work with. So the third point is reliability. So what I mean by reliability is like, you gotta be that guy when they call you, they're stuck with the product or they're stuck with the situation. You're gonna be that guy that will solve it for them, or you will go out of your way to help them. Like, this is what they want. Like, wouldn't you wanna call somebody and say, hey bro, like I have this product, I'm not able to sell it in my store, or I'm stuck with it, anyway you can help me? Imagine that guy basically helps you sell it within like an hour and he doesn't even make profit for you. Like, how happy will you be? You're gonna be like, bro, as soon as I get a next opportunity, I'm gonna hook this guy up, help this guy up. So it's like, a lot of people look for that short term, that moment hustle. This is where you mess up. It's never about that moment. I never heard in my life that one shot made somebody rich. It's always the compounding long term relationship with the person that makes you win in life. So you have to be useful. Just like how I said, be around people that are making money. Same way, they're not gonna be around you if you're useless. It's not that you need to be rich or you need to be making money. Even if you're somehow useful for them, they're gonna keep you around. They're just gonna like you. So be resourceful and useful and reliable. Always try to do stuff for them, even if it goes out of your way, or even if it's some kind of a hassle, even if it's not in your field. At least try to help them. This is what I mean. It's not about you always winning. If you're not a reliable person, you're never gonna get put on. It goes both ways. Just like you want to be friends with somebody rich, you want them to put you on, you need to somehow contribute some kind of thing towards them when they need help, or you have to be kind of known for that. Like, okay, I can call this guy and he will get it done for me. So this is the third point, reliability. Fourth one, it's long-term alignment. So this is something people really don't consider, that I find. I don't mean long term like 20, 30, 40 years. It could be 2 years, it could be 1 year, it could be 6 months, it could even be 3 months. So whatever you do in life, it doesn't have to be a product or business, right? So anything you do with somebody for an exchange or a service or some kind of thing that you guys did, don't look at it for that moment. Even if you don't make that profit, or if you don't make a good money out of it, or maybe you lost money with it, but the transaction went through or something like that, right? So it's the first few transaction or the first few deals or something, you should always try to do it in a way, it's like, I'm building this network with this person. It's not that, oh, I made a deal, I need to make this much, or fuck it, or it's not worth it. If you think that guy or this person, he's in the money game or he's in the hustle game, why wouldn't you not want to be in his network? And if you try to make money off of him right away, or like do something to profit you right away, there's not a guaranteed chance that he's gonna invite you for the second round or the second hustle, or tell you something that you don't know, or try to keep you in his circle. So anytime you find these good money making people, or like they have these good skills, like you should always be in search of good people, and always avoid bad people. Bad people, not, I don't mean like good or bad, I mean like in the money aspect. Some don't care about making money. They're not necessarily bad people, but you don't need to associate with them because you're not in that flow right now. You're in the money making flow. So as soon as you find somebody who's hustling, who's like, who has these good characteristics, or he's talking about making money, try to network with them, try to keep them in the long run. Like, don't think about I'm gonna get rich off him now, or it's not worth it. It's like, okay, maybe he might put you on in 2 years or 3 years. You two might make $1 million together, or maybe in 2 years he might remember you. Yo, last time I dealt with that guy, he dealt with me properly. Like, it was so safe, smooth, headache free, and he never bothered me, never stressed me out. Let me give him a call and ask him, maybe can we get this shit done together. So this is how you build your wealth. So the wealth doesn't accumulate right away. It accumulates like time, over time, and it just compounds. So you build these network of people, and then you just become solid, foundational. Like, all these people around you are making money, they're wealthy. Like, people will be shocked, like, how does this guy know all these people, or how is he so well connected? It's slow process, but if you have the right mindset and right pathway, like, you will have that network. This is how everybody builds their network. So I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to make 2 points into one here. So basically, one is restlessness, and second is how much stress you can handle. So what I mean by restlessness is, like, you gotta get it done no matter what. You have to have that mindset. So I'll give you a practical example so you know what I mean. So I had like a good like a buyer seller transaction, right? So I had a seller, he was selling me like a truck full of skid worth of stuff. Let's just say like a shampoo or whatever it is, right? Because I don't want it to go too detailed into this. And I had a buyer. So if he bought that truck full of stuff, he would have made $5,000 profit, like guaranteed. But the only problem was, we didn't have like a forklift or like those things that you pump it and then pull it out of the truck. So you had to kind of hand bomb, like, I think 8 skid. So it would take you about 8 hours, and it's a lot of work. Like, each box was like 30-40 pounds. You'll be dead at the end of the day, right? But it's $5,000. Soon as this guy heard that this is what he had to do, hand bomb it himself, he refused the deal. He's like, no, I don't want it. This is just way too much work. I don't have time. I need to go open my shop. Like, he just started making excuses because he was already wealthy. He already had money. He didn't care about that 5,000. He basically wanted that 5,000, but like in an easier way. I didn't care. Soon as he said no, that's like, I'm taking that loss right now because of his laziness, right? So I said, you know what, bro, don't worry, I'll deal with it, I'll unload it, I will hand bomb it. I went there, it took me about 6-7 hours, and I did it everything by my hand. Yeah, I was super dead at the end of the day, and I felt like it was some slavery job that I would never do it again type of thing. But hey, guess what? I got it done and I made that money. So this is the mindset you have to have. Any deal, you can't leave any money on the table. Every penny you have to collect it, and you have to do whatever you need to do to get it in. You can't make excuses. You can't think about, oh, this is too much, this is too stressed, this is just too much headache, it's too far. Like, people always friggin' make excuses. Like, I seen this so many times with so many different people. They're so friggin' lazy. It's like they will only do it if it's like handed to them, or it's like easy. Like, this is one of the skills. When you're rich, it's a different story, because you got money. You can play around with your money and use your brain. When you're like me, we're starting from nothing and we're trying to get rich and we're starting. You can't be that, that beggars can't be choosers type of shit. Like, you can't be picky, or you have to deal with these situations and say, fuck it, no matter what, I'm gonna get this job done. I'm gonna get this task done. So this is the other point. The other one is stress. People always underestimate stress and they look at it as like a bad thing. I used to do that once upon a time when I had this restaurant. I used to always say, oh, why is my mom doing this? Why is my friends doing this? Why is the customer doing this? Why is all these bad things happening to me in my life? Now I realize it, since all these things happen, I learned from those mistakes and stress, and which made me into a better, mature person. And that stress also made me go through that stress. So the next time that something like that or similar situation happens, it's not like a stress for me. It's just an experience that I dealt with before. I have to solve it. So this is the thing. So you can never look at stress like stress ever in like a hustler mentality. You always have to look at stress like a problem that's not solved, or you didn't solve it thoroughly. It took you too long to solve, or you're still not solving it. So you just have to solve it, and you have to look at it like, hey, this is just an obstacle that I have to get by, and it's just part of my life. As me owning a convenience store, from the time I wake up to the I sleep, there's probably like a 40 different shit happening. Something breaking down, I get a ticket from the bylaw, something expiring, something running out, some kind of break and entry, some kind of issue, customer coming stealing, crackhead coming, fucking up the store. Like all the time there's some kind of stressful situation happening to me. I got so used to this, it's like a joke for me now. I wake up just smiling. I'm like, okay, what do I have to deal with? And when I don't have shit to deal with, I'm kind of more upset now, because I love this stressful situation, because every time I learn from it, it just makes me a better person, and it gets me prepared for that next step. Like it's like a preparation. So these are the main things that you need to kind of build in your life to be put on. That's the word I think most people use. They said, oh, I want to get put on, or that guy got put on. Yeah, they got put on, and this person put him on because he probably had those characteristics, and he put himself in those places to be put on. So this is the thing. So you need to build these skills and become this person before you can even think about connecting with these people and working with these people and start making money. You need to develop these skills and build these skills and become this person. This is like a crucial thing that I seen in my life through my childhood friends, and a lot of people that I know. They're either lazy, or they don't give a shit, or they can't handle stress, or they're just too gangster or too street. People don't want to deal with them, or they're just a total dumbass. They're just not into making money. Don't be around these people. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Even if you know somebody for 20 years, if they're a total dumbass, they don't give a shit about making money. They might not be bad people, but there's a zero benefit of you hanging around with them at all. I would say cut everybody off. Start building a brand new network for yourself, not for social part, for strictly making money. Try to find people that have the same mindset as you and keep them for a long time. Build good network. Eventually you will get put on, or you will put them on, or something will work out for you. When you're always around the right people, doing the right thing, doing the same thing over and over and over again, it will work. Guaranteed. This is from experience, I'm telling you.